right. Well, thank you very much, Jason Wygant. Hey, this moto is getting off here. 250C limited off and rolling. We'll get that sorted out. Boy, chaos right there for several riders, with the exception of Blake Broderick, who's going to pull that Stasic hole shot, but red. But we got a special guest up here in the booth, and wanted to make sure we got a word in with him. None other than Mr. Mike Brown himself. Mike Brown, I got to preface this and say, my wife, she doesn't really know much about our sport, okay? She tells me midweek, I'm on a phone call with her, she goes, "Who's Mike Brown? You guys seem to say his name a lot." And I said, well, for good reason. I said, the man is stellar. He's been coming here for a long time, and brother, you're like a fine wine. You seem to be getting better with age out there on the track. What was your week like at Loretta's this year?
Oh, it was really good. I know I got a 1-1 in all the classes, and but just coming here, I changed bikes, size of bikes coming here. I went to a 350 instead of 450 from last year. That 450 was too much for me on this track. It gets really rough. The roughest track I ever ride is Loretta. You get here, the bumps are different sizes than what you're used to racing your whole career. Even here, the bumps here start when you leave the corner, and they lead to the next corner. So it's bumpy and rough. And when I get here, the 350 was just so much easier to handle for me than the 450. And I enjoyed it much more. No, it was in a different class, but we'll see for next year. Maybe I would like to try the 25 again on a 350.
Okay. So okay. Love to hear that, man. Well, like we were talking about with Megawatt Matt Watson, whose voice sounds almost like mine right now. Man, as awesome as you are on the track, off the track, you're just as good a person. You're such a great mentor to so many riders out there. Why is that so important to you?
I think it's where I've been around so long. It's a career for me. It's my home. It's everything I know. And I just try to carry it over to some of the riders I'm helping now. I know I've been helping Casey all year, Dax Bennick all year, Caden's been there with us, Talon Hawkins. Just, I try to carry what I've learned and know and bring it to the races and help them. And the training during the week is the funnest. That's where it all begins and starts. And then coming to the races on the weekend, that should be like, as me and Ricky would always say, that was like vacation. Get on the airplane, go to the race. That was the easiest part of the week.
Easiest part. If the racing is the easiest part of the week, you're doing something right in training, no doubt about that, man. Well, I know you got some serious business to attend to back home. We don't want to keep you too long, man, but love having you out here. Thanks for everything you do on the racetrack, giving us some fun things to talk about as always. Yeah. And I think most importantly, thank you for what you do for our sport in general.
No, it's great to be here. Like I said, I started here in 1987 and 2022 right now, and hopefully got many more years, but it's great to just see the families and the kids grow up. You know, I'm racing with some of the kids, the dads that I raced with before, and just seeing the kids from now. Like I was a pro rider, now they're racing Supercross, and now I'll be with 65 kids today in the Supercross series.
I love it.
Just love to be around it. And I think that's how I stay young and healthy and being out here racing, because I'm with them all day long, every day of the week, so it's keeping me young and healthy. One
more quick one, and we already know the answer to it. For the youngsters out there, what's the one thing they should take away being here?
That's hard. There's a lot of things here. I think more than anything, people a lot of ride. It is a lot of riding, but I think the training's a little bit of it. If you come here next year, start a week before or a month before, doing some sit-ups, push-ups, doing some exercise besides riding. Add your riding in, but do a little bit more cardio stuff, because here you can ride all you want. If you don't have the cardio to push the whole time through the bumps, through the roughness, for sure the heat, it'll help out a little bit. And that's the first thing I say, and just believe in yourself as much as you can, and be ready when you come here, because it's never easy what you think it is. It's like I said, this track, you won't ride it. None of these kids will ride a track like this until next year when they get here.
Yeah, you're right. Mike Brown, thank you so much. Thanks for jumping in the booth with us for a minute. We'll let you get back at it, man.
No problem. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
All right. There you go. That is the Mike Brown, Loretta Lynn's extraordinaire. We saw him up here. We said, all right, bring in Mike Brown. We got to get a word in with him. Hey, we got a good race going on out on the track, boys.
We do got a great race going on in this championship picture. It's pretty tight, it's pretty close, but Ryder Bell, the number 40 machine, leading the way right now. He is looking good with some good moto scores. Ashton Aruda, he's in the second spot right now, checking in with this Blake Broderick, who got the whole shot, still sitting in third place position, so a great ride for him. And Deegan Gale there in the fourth place position. Sage Powers, he's in the fifth spot. In the sixth place position is the number 95 machine of Jace Henrich. Hendricks. In the 7th place position is Marshall Bussey. Then behind Marshall is the number 48 machine, Landon Babcock. Babcock in the 8th spot. The 9th spot is Ryder Holland. Holland doing a great ride out there in the 69 machine. In the 10th place position, rounding out your top 10, it's Bradley Sharma on the number 36. And we're looking at the real picture, the overall class results right here. With the Moto score 132, we'll give Natalia a 6. It is Ashton Aruta's lead right now going into this 3rd and final Moto. 2nd spot sitting right now is Ryder Bell on the number 40 machine. The 76 is Sage Powers. He'll get the 3rd overall, but that is if it stays this way as is on the track right now. And this is the C limited class, so a lot of things can happen here.
And Dean, I believe it's already mixed up as we're talking right now. We'll see when they come around this turn here, check in with timing and scoring on who we've got going here.
Yes, sir. We'll be checking in for lap 3 already in the books as Ryder Bell is your leader right now. He is 2nd overall, so he hopes some things change behind him. Blake Broderick, he's in the 2nd spot now. Deegan Gale in the 3rd spot, round of the top 3. The 18 machine of Ashton Aruda, he's going to check in with us in the 4th place position. The 5th spot, round of the top 5 is Sage Powers. And it looks like Ryder Bell is the rider that is on top of that leaderboard overall. Ashton Aruda sits in 2nd right now, and Sage Powers sits 3rd overall. But again, we're only about 6 minutes into this thing, and a lot can happen in a short amount of time.
Man, Ryder Bell out front, absolutely putting down some heaters on these lap times. Turned a 2-minute, .794, a 2:01. Gives him some breathing room out front with a just under 6-second lead over Blake Broderick. And like you said, hey, this is what Ryder Bell needs to be doing right now if he wants to win the championship.
And it looks.
Go ahead, Jack Blake.
It looks like Deegan Gale is able to take over the 2nd position over Blake Broderick.
Yeah, Broderick, man, he's a tough competitor, but it does look like Gale's made the move. You're right about that one as they head into Storyland. But I got to go back to Ryder Bell. What a strong name that is. For your
No
last
doubt,
name,
right?
Bell. I mean, Bell's had a lot of success in the motocross industry, and your first name's Ryder. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Destined, man. Destined.
Destined to be, and like you said, checking in with that actually, he got a 2-minute flat lap time there on lap number 2, so he has a fast lap in this moto, so that's some confidence right there as he leads this one out. But I'll tell you what, checking out last, Ashton Aruda was in that 4th spot. If he can make a couple of positions, he will definitely be here in the picture in the championship.
Yeah. Deegan Gale looks like the guy on the move right there.
Look at these guys scrubbing here in the C limit class. I thought it was supposed to be the novice class, Mike.
Love it. We're here for it.
Absolutely. Man, look at that. Each corner is getting bumpy and rough. We're looking at the number 18 machine, Ashton Aruda now. Like we were saying, he's the one that's got to make a couple moves, and if he can do so, he'll be right there in the picture.
I believe he got around Blake Broderick as well, correct?
No, not
yet.
That's the rider he's chasing down
okay,
right now.
okay.
Man, Ryder Bell, though, he's going to check in with us. Another 2-minute flat lap time right there. Closest to the fastest lap here on lap number 4. He's opened up a 7-second lead over Deegan Gale. And a couple seconds behind him, we got Blake Broderick. And you're right, man, only 1 second separates Blake Broderick and Ashton Aruda.
So Ryder Bell coming out here and saying, I'm not going to do the math. I'm not looking at the motos. I'm not going to see the scenarios. I'm just going to go out and try to get a win in Moto 3 and let the chips fall where they fall.
Exactly. That's the best way to put it. Let the chips fall the way they fall. And I'll tell you what, even if Aruda is able to make one pass, that'll tie the score. But, of course, that last moto playing a big factor now.
Yeah, better finish would win it. Ashton Aruda with a 1.34.
He's putting the pressure on now as they're tripling in a Storyland.
All eyes on Aruda. What's he going to be able to do? Is he going to be able to make it happen? We are just about 9 minutes, just over 9 minutes into this one for the 250C Limited. And Aruda's got to go to work if he wants a shot at the championship.
Absolutely. Got to pass this guy kick. Look at him tripling out of Storyland. That's impressive there for the C Limited class as well. Like you're saying, we see him scrubbing, we see him tripling. They're doing everything out here on this Loretta Lynn's next track. There we go. We got an outside line right here. Let's see if he can carry the momentum and make a move into that 3rd place position. It looks like he will.
Oh, good move.
Wow.
And what a drive out of that. Going the long way around, making it stick.
Yeah.
And Blake Broderick not happy about it, coming back at him. Let's see if Broderick tries to make a move to get back around him.
Checking the scrub line, so we'll see him go to the inside line. Oh, mistake right there.
Yep.
For Aruda, but I believe he's still going to maintain that position. Pressure is on now for Aruda.
Aruda guarding that inside.
Oh, wow, here comes Broderick. Side by side now.
Oh, that was not a jump I wanted to take right there.
Broderick getting pushed way to the outside, but just keeps it on 2 wheels, working the track right now, just looking for any opportunity.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens this outside line. It's nice and flowy. The momentum's there, and he is going to slingshot out of that corner and dive into the inside. But
back and forth right now.
Rudis says not happening. What a battle we got right now. They're side by side as they go into the tree section.
I mean, literally, they've passed each other back and forth. I think I've lost count, maybe 6 or 7 times now.
Yep, looks like Broderick's made the move and put Aruda back in that 4th spot again. I think what it is, Broderick really wants to see Wygan down there in the podium. He's fighting for that top 3 position. It looks like, oh no, I'm not sure what's happening. Aruda's slowing down now. He's not pushing. I'm not sure if he's tired. Something's wrong with his bike, but man, that's heartbreak right there, as he was definitely a player in the championship.
Dean, it looked like when he had came over the finish line here, he was having the same problem. I'm interested to know what would be going on with him. He's going to have to at least maintain that position in order to stay in this championship fight.
Yeah, I'd have to guess it has to be a flat tire summit. He's still out there, the bike's running, he's just cruising around nice and easily.
Where they sit, he is still running second in this championship here.
Salvaging, that's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, man. Well, Aruda, who is in a dogfight with Blake Broderick, has now fallen off and not sure what. Hey, maybe he needed to listen to Mike Brown. He needed to add some sit-ups, some push-ups a week prior to this for practice. I don't know. Something going on, though.
Looks like he might have a rear flat. I see him cruising around.
I was, trying to get a look at that on the number 18.
Yeah, that's what you see that tire smash there at the bottom of the hill.
You are right.
Tough break for that
not him. Man, what a heartbreaker. Really, like you said, definitely salvage mode now.
Absolutely.
Let's just try to bring this home into the finish. Got to be absolutely frustrated inside that helmet right now.
Yeah, I'm looking up at time and score on the 2-lap board. I believe is out right now. So that is good. That's in his favor. Ooh, that bike's slick right there. That flat tire, I'll tell you what, it's like flat tracking the whole race course.
Anything can happen here at Loretta's.
We've seen it time and time again, I tell you what.
Well, Ryder Bell, he's a guy that's not upset about that. Sitting 4-2-1 right now. And when he checked in, 6 laps completed. 2-lap card out, white flag going to be coming out here in, or wait, are we white flag now?
I think the white flag will be coming out this time around, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to look for Mr. Russell down there, I don't see him. But I will say one thing though, Ryder Bell, I mean, can't take anything away from this kid. He's opened up a 6-second lead, riding comfortable right now over Deegan Gaylor, 2nd place rider Blake Broderick. He's in that 3rd spot. Sage Powers checking in with us in the 4th spot and 5th spot in the top 5 as that last lap was Ashton Aruda, but we see him dropping a few more positions before this one's over.
And that last pass from Sage Powers will move him up into 3rd in the championship fight here if he's able to hold on to it.
So he's taking advantage of Aruda. That's what that is. As Aruda drops back, he's got to move forward. So awesome ride there for Sage Powers for putting himself in a position to capitalize on that issue.
On the screen now, we have Ryder Bell in our 1st place position coming around the sand.
Number 40 Honda trying to get it done. He's not tasted that 1st place finish, and there is the white flag. Ryder Bell now just about a little more than 2 minutes away, give or take, from taking a checkered flag, knock on wood.
Yeah, and a huge shout out to Ryder Bell's sponsors out there, Okulu Suspension Company, Polaris Can-Am Honda World, Steel Core, and King's Excavation. All those guys helping him out and getting him to this number 1 position right here. Still in 2nd though, Deegan Gale. Blake Broderick. Is that a change right there? Did Gale get up into the 2nd place position? I don't remember recalling that.
Yeah, I believe so. The number 31.
So awesome ride by Deegan Gale right there. Blake Broderick in that 3rd spot. 4th spot is Sage Powers in the 5th spot. Check in Ashton Aruda, so he's still making it happen out there.
Yeah. Deegan Gale, actually the rider coming off, I believe, the 1st place finish in Moto 2, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But he had that 9th place in Moto 1's kind of the monkey on his back, if you will. So unfortunate for him, but nonetheless, going to finish strong.
No doubt.
If nothing else.
That is a bummer. That's like I tell the guys when they go into the first moto. You can't win a championship your first moto, but you can definitely lose it.
Yeah, no doubt.
So just put yourself in contention. So again, the white flag is out. And the overall championships looks a little something like this if they remain the same. Ryder Bell going to be your champion. Ashton Ruda finishing up in second. Sage Powers in the 76 going to be in third. Egan Gale in the fourth place position overall. Fifth spot, Corey Altazin. And behind Altazin is Adrian Mayo. And behind Mayo in seventh is Marshall Bussey. Blake Broderick, he's going to finish up in eighth. Ninth will be Landon Babcock. Jack Carver, he'll finish up in the 10th spot and round out your top 10 in that championship. But man, it's over, but it's not over, right?
Yeah,
it's the white flag.
for sure.
2 more turns for Ryder Bell.
Man, Bell's got to be feeling good right now.
Bell helmets, give this man a call as he comes around here for your last turn. It's going to be Ryder Bell with your Moto 3 win in the 250C limited class, and he is going to take the overall championship here.
He's looking back for his competition so he can give him a thumbs up or something. That's what you always do as a winner.
Look, guys,
yeah,
he does
job,
have
guys.
he does have a Bell helmet on.
I figured as much. I mean, come on.
He might own the company for all we know.
Yeah, there you go. The nephew.
Awesome ride there for Ryder Bell. Again, taking that championship as all our riders are starting to check in with us. Deacon Gale getting a second that moto. Blake Broderick, he'll finish up in that third place position. He was our hole shotter out there too, so we'll skip him up there for a hole shot award as well. Stage Power's going to check in with us in that fourth spot. Awesome ride for him. And looking for that fifth place position, I want to tell you who it is before they cross. It is going to be Ashton Ruda, so he will hold on to the fifth place position. And the championship picture looks a little something like this. Number 40 of Ryder Bell will be your champion. Give it up for Ryder Bell, guys. Ashton Ruda going to finish up second overall. Sage Powers will finish up third overall on the number 76 machine. Fourth overall will go to Deacon Gale. Fifth place overall will go to Corey Altazin. And behind Altazin, we have the number 834 machine in sixth. That's going to be Adrian Mayo. Seventh place position will be Marshall Bussey. Eighth overall will be Blake Broderick. Ninth overall will be Landon Babcock. And 10th place overall will be Jack Carver. As all our riders are making their way through the checker flag, and it looks like Wygant's down on the podium now with Ryder Bell.
All right, we're going to uncork it down here at the podium. First, we'll bring up our third place finisher, also our Stasic Hole Shot Award winner. Let's hear it for Blake Broderick. That's how you do it. Great starts, a lot of podium appearances. Got to be happy with your week.
Oh yeah, definitely happy, especially with this last class and this last moto. I haven't had the greatest motos, had to come back from last in this class, but finally got it done this time.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank, Blake?
Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, All Out Racing, Mike's Off-Road, Don Bisceglia, MX Training, Dakota Concepts, all my friends and family that aren't here, and everyone else.
Blake Broderick, everybody. Bronze medal and Stasic Hole Shot Award. We'll get our second place rider up here, the number 31. Head over to the center there. Let's hear it for Deacon Gale. I almost got it all week. Solid. Here we go. Messing it up at the end. All right, Deacon, that was a great ride. How did it work out for you?
I got a good start, and then started fading that first lap, and then just started working my way back up, started fixing all my mistakes and riding clean.
You probably learned a ton this week, I would think, on a track like this.
Oh, yeah, this track is gnarly all the way around.
Yeah. Who do you want to thank, man?
Mom, Dad, Travis, Tiana, Divas Designs, and that's about it.
All right. Let's hear it for Deegan Gale. Good job, Deegan. And now, for the second time, we will hand out a championship for the, can we say Flying Hawaiian? Can we go with that? For the Flying Hawaiian. He does it with a clutch third moto victory. Ryder Bell. Okay, so this one, the math was a little more complicated, and I saw you pretty much stop at the finish trying to figure out how it was all working out.
Yeah, in the first moto of this class, I went down on the start, and I was in 40th when I picked up my bike, and I got all the way back to 4th, pushing, gave it my best, so that's probably what got me here. And then second moto, I was leading, little mistake after 10 commandments, went down, got up in 5th, made it back to 2nd. And then this one, I was just like, do what you know best and just ride. And I was being cautious at the end, but we got it done. That's the main thing.
So going across the finish, you were trying to do some math there?
Yeah, I was trying to do some math. I knew Deegan was in 2nd. I could see him, but you never know at the end of the race. You don't know what happens. So thank you, Deegan.
Yeah, holding those guys off. We let you thank some people earlier, but we let you do it again. 2 titles. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my mom, my dad, my whole family, everybody that supports me from Hawaii. Brian Medeiros for letting me, basically he's the reason, and my parents, that I'm up here today. If not, I wouldn't be in the mainline racing. Ikolu Suspension, Polaris Cam-Man, Honda World, Steel Core, Bill, and all my Hawaii sponsors, King's Excavation, Aloha Cycles, Maui Built, ODI, just everybody that helped me get over here. FXR, thank you.
Let's hear it for Ryder Bell. And let's bring the AMA #1 plate to the stage and hand over a second championship to Ryder one more time for our C-Class champion.